In this video, I'm going to be covering a question that I got in a live stream on, are there too many PMPs in the world? Are too many people certified? Is the certification watered down? My name is Andrew Ramdiel. I am the best-selling project management author, PMP author for the book PMP Exam Prep Simplified, and has helped over 150,000 people pass their exam. Whether it's my live class, my e-learning course, my books, and so on. Anyhow, let's get started. So let's get right into this. I'm doing a live stream on Tuesday night. And maybe you attend, maybe you didn't. And one of the questions somebody asked me was, are there too many people certified? And my initial answer was no, I don't think so. That was my initial thought. So today I got up, I said, you know what? I really want to know the answer to that question. So I decided to look it up. So I got some numbers that I want to show you guys, and I think the answer will pleasantly surprise you. I'll show you guys that, and I'll give you a very objective opinion on it. Then I'll give you a subjective opinion on it. So stay to the end for that. So let's get started. So in order to answer this question, I needed two numbers. Number one, we needed to know how many PMPs are there in the world, right? We got to know, is there 2 million? Is there 10 million PMPs in the world? That's the first number. Then you got to compare that number to actually how many people do project management. How many people would be eligible to take their PMP? Is that 10, 20 million, 30 million? I don't know. We're going to see in a minute. Actually, I do know because I looked at the articles. So in this video, that's what I'm doing. In this video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you these numbers. So let's get right into it. So the first number we're going to look at is how many PMPs are there in the world. So here I am. It's Wikipedia. I just basically Googled PMP. And according to Wikipedia, as of 31st of July 2020, there are about 1 million PMPs that are actively PMP certified individuals. So we got about, let's say, 1 million PMPs in 2020. Now I'm going to push this number up to 1.2 million. Why? Well, let's just say there's 100,000 people getting certified every year, which I doubt are getting certified every year. It'll probably be 1.2 million now since this article is 2 years old. This number is 2 years old. So for now, let's just say there's 1.2 million people certified. Now you're probably saying, damn, Andrew, that's a lot. That's way too much. Not really. You see, you have to compare that number to the amount of people that's actually working in project management. So let's go find that number now. So I found an article from projectmanagement.com. If you don't know projectmanagement.com, this is PMI's website. They do a lot of articles, and it's a website you should be familiar with. They post really good articles on here, and it's telling me that PMI estimates there's 16.5 million project managers in the world. And this is going to be based on their surveys that they sent out and based on good job statistics. PMI is just not going to make up a number and put it there. In fact, this article implies that there's about 9 to 11 million project managers alone in North America. That's going to be Canada and the United States. As this article was how many project managers are there in the US and Canada. One thing I want to point out about this article as I was reading it is that I literally saw this a few minutes before this video came on, before I started recording it, was this article is pretty old. It's actually, I didn't realize this when I initially looked at it. It was since 2011, October 19, 2011. So this article is about 11 years old. And that matters because the number of people working in professions, the number of people working is growing. The field of project management has gotten bigger. As more jobs went to project-based jobs and more people are just working on a variety of different projects at work. Maybe you never worked on a project before, but now you're in project management. I think this number has significantly gone up. If this article tells me that there's 16.5 million project managers, I'm pretty sure this number is probably 18 million by now. I mean, it's been 11 years, for God's sake. I'm going to go with these numbers. The numbers I'm going to go with is 1.2 million PMPs, and there is 18 million project managers in the world. So now we got a good objective comparison to go with. 1.2 million PMPs, 18 million project managers. What is the percentage? Well, do you know math? Are you good at math? Well, let's go in here and take a look at math. So we're going to say 1 we're going to do a division, by the way. We're going to say 1.2 million divided by 18 million. This is going to give me a percentage of how many of those 18 millions are potentially PMP or is PMP certified. The number is 6.7%. Okay, 6.7%. 0.066 is, let's say 6.7%. Let's just go with 7%. All right, let's just go with that number for now. 7%. So what that means is this. Of the project managers in the world right now, only 7% of them are actually certified in PMP as a certified project manager. Think about that for a second. If there was 100 project managers standing, there's a big room I'm standing in, it's a giant room that I'm standing in. That's where you hear all that echo. If there was 100 people standing in this room right now, only 7 of them would be PMP certified. If you're a recruiter and you want a certified project manager to come do your job, to apply, for every 100 resumes you get, only 7 of them would be certified. Do you think 7 out of 100 project managers is a good number? I think, my opinion, that's a terrible number. More people should be certified. I think this is why PMI has pushed the certification so much, because they know the market is giant and only a very small, 7% is a small number, only a very small percentage of people actually carries the PMP. Now, I'm hoping that with my courseware, books and videos and live classes and whatever, makes it easy and more people get certified, right? You see all the folks passing with the simulator and the live classes and what, you see people passing. Hopefully more people get certified. Why? Because you see, when you're certified, you know more. When you're certified, it proves that you actually know something about project management. At least you know the definition, you know it's project plan, you know how agile concepts work, you know the processes, you know the agile ceremonies, you know the terms, you know the lingo. Great stuff. You should be certified. So if you're sitting here today, yes, you should get certified. It's not an enormous investment, it's not an enormous amount of time, and it's definitely worth it, because when you're certified, you're going to stand out in the crowd of 7 out of 100. Think about this. If you're PMP certified, you're one of the 7 people in the room out of the 100 that's not certified. So definitely there is not enough PMPs in this world. Now, if this number would have come back at 60%, I would have said, yeah, that certification is pretty watered down. But right now, it's only 7. I'm looking at it, it's like 7%. I can't imagine this number being bigger than this. Based on my estimation, and I pushed the numbers up, it could probably be 7%. It's probably more like 5 or even 4%, maybe. And here's something else I want to mention. When PMI did this survey, this is going to be actual project managers, people that are managing projects, people with those titles of project, people who respond, hey, I'm a project manager. Now, I want to point out something to you. There are many, many people, maybe you included, that manages projects that don't actually have the title, that are not full-time project managers, that their duties are operation. Their main duties is being tech support, system administrators, being an accountant, being a finance person, being a salesperson, being an executive, where project management is not their main duty. But they do perform projects. They do it on a part-time basis, like in a functional organization. For example, guys, I run business. I'm CEO of multiple businesses. I don't have the title of project management, but I'm always managing some damn project. Okay? In fact, I was working with one of our sales personnel, and he's working on a project with another company for us. But he's not a project manager. He actually took him past PMP, by the way. So people like him wouldn't probably be in this survey. So I'm pretty sure this number from projectmanagement.com is probably very low. Okay, if the website said it's 16.5 million, all right, for you to see that one more time, the website is like 16. When you account for people that are not actual project managers per se, like they don't have the job title, but they do the work, that number probably doubles that. And then you only have 1.2 million PMPs. Okay, so the point of this video is to answer the question, and subjectively, my opinion is there is nowhere near enough. Objectively, there is nowhere near enough either. So the bottom line is this. The answer to the question was, is there too many PMPs? The answer is no. There is not enough PMPs in this world, and more people should get certified. Why? Because this world runs on projects. The buildings we live in was built using a project. The products that you purchase, every product, from a car to this cup to my phone, okay, everything that you purchase was built using a project. Everything that's built, created, changed, modified, upgraded are all done with projects. And if these projects can be managed accordingly, well, that's hopefully stays on budget, stays on cost, stays on schedule, and meets their scope because everybody knows what the hell they're doing, maybe the world will just be a better place. So maybe if we're all PMP certified, the world will be a much better place. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you really enjoyed this video, do me a favor, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video with a friend. Maybe you can share this video with somebody that doesn't want to get PMP or doesn't see the value in it. Maybe you can share this video with someone that is on the edge of whether I should get certified or not. Maybe you can share this video with someone that asked this question before. So please do that, and I will see you in the next video.